Hey everybody, I'm back at the never-ending project, and here's my project for today. Actually, the next couple days. I've been gone for a couple days doing other work, and I'm waiting for this tile to come in so I can finish the showers and blah 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 blah, and the backsplash. That's right. Let's get a good look at this wonderful security system. We have the chain, we have the deadbolt, we have a 2x6 resting in a cradle. This is the inside of the door. Let me show you how ineffective this stuff is. Here's the face of the door that we're changing the whole casing, because you can see it has rot issues. It has rot. It's starting to rain. And hello. Ugh. So I was kind of waffling on whether or not to do this door or to go home and play hooky with my wife. But I do need to get some progress done here. So this will pretty much guarantee that I have to do at least this door today. Oh, son of a gun. Look at that, huh? Padlock. Nice security. These brackets for $4 you buy at Home Depot. Big fat framing nails. You like that? Junk. Padlock with screws. Junk. I had given it a little extra kick the first time. Chain link. These chain, double junk. Nice, huh? Well, now the door's broken, I guess I'm gonna have to change it. So here's the old door jamb, the old casing. Had mold on it. Had this weird yellow fungus. Makes me want to chew on it to see what happens, but I probably won't. So it had some weird little fungus there. That had to go. It was rotten on the bottoms. I remember I showed you that. But I want to show you something. If you ever think you're getting good lumber these days, this lumber's 100 years old. Check out the cross section. Well, I got a macro. Check out the cross section of this wood. Let me take it underneath the light. This is 100-year-old wood. This is the stuff you used to buy all day long. Look at the distance between the grains. About a 1/16 of an inch, if not less. Here's your homework assignment, my up to several million faithful YouTube viewers. Go to your local hardware store, your local lumber yard, home improvement store. Look at how wide the grains are now with all these engineered trees, these juveniles they keep cutting, genetically enhanced forest trees. This is real old growth wood right here. Too bad we can't do anything with it. It's full of fungus. I mean, this stuff's garbage. The ends here are rotten. Show you something that's interesting that I've got to fix. Works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. Yesterday was just too rainy. It was just pouring most of the day. So I was busy doing other interior stuff on other work. And I'm back here Friday now. They screwed up the door on this. Look at that crap. I had to scoot that down a 1/2 inch. Because ooh, there's a little phlegm. The lock didn't line up. It works now. So when you install it, you want to make sure all your gaps are even. So I know I didn't screw up. All these gaps are even. Same on the hinge side. I know, can't really see. Oh, there it goes. That was in the light. Hinge side is all lined up, but they drilled the hole wrong. I'm hoping the other doors aren't going to be the same way. So let's take a look. But this is some cobbled in door that somebody at some point in time had put in. So I have to open this up completely. It's about a 7-foot opening. Good thing it's a standard sized door, 80-inch. Which will be nice to make my life easy. But I've got to put a mud sill in there and frame this in with 2x4s. I'll show you the other side of this door. And I'm gonna match. See, they didn't really match it. They just kind of cobbled this door, and it's kind of half-heartedly done. Yeah, there was a hole where a wall once stood. All right. Gab it together with some 2x4s. I'll show you the framework here in just a minute. Little progress, little update. Just got done doing the basic framing. I got to come across and do the top for the door. I'm going to fit the door in there and make sure it fits. I anchored this to the ground with some Tapcons. It's not too heavy. Originally I was going to do this wall 2x6 to match the rest of the timbers in the house, but then my brain took over and realized that there's a big old fat header up there, so this is not going to be a load bearing wall, And these doors are just easier to hang on a 2x4 wall. That's kind of what they're designed for. So there you have it. Put this top piece in here, dry fit this door, start putting some siding on. I'm going to say it now. I'm hoping to be done today at a decent time. Yeah, that's it. Now that I said it, I've really screwed myself. Check it out. It's a door. Here's what's kind of funny about building codes. New construction requires building paper in between, moisture barrier in between the siding and the studs. Although this whole house was built without building paper. So 90, well, other than the whole wall siding that I did, everything I had to touch had to have paper in it. But the rest of the house has nothing. Kind of funny like that. And it's raining. You can hear it raining. There you go. I'm going to start putting some siding on here, put the lock set on here. Maybe I'll be done before it gets dark today. Okay. I find myself at the lumber yard. I used all the trim I had available in inventory. I got it 3/4 of the way done. I had to get some flat stock to trim out the outside of the door, and then get another stick of 16 feet of that rustic cove siding. That's all this crap up here. And that should finish up my day for today. Alright, I'm going to go through the front gate here. Oh, baby, I got me a mess to clean up. But check this out. Let me turn off old Freebird here. It's enough of that crap. I'm all done with this for the day. Door's installed, lock set is installed. Bada bing. For today. The gaps around the door are even between the door and the casing, which is always kind of nice. The door opens and closes freely. Kind of nice. It stays right where I ask it to stay. Doesn't swing, which is kind of nice. So, wait. So now we have a real life door, real life siding. I'll patch that myself because I can't rely on the painter to do that decently, where it's stitched into the seam there. But that's it. I'm gonna come back probably Tuesday. Actually, I may do it today. We'll see how I feel once I get all that wood cleaned up. I need to put a little concrete under this sill. You see the gap? It's flush there because there's a slope on the concrete. So of course you want your door level. But cleaned up. Yay. Time to go. It's about 4 o'clock. I ended up doing the cement under the threshold there. Just had to make a quick run. Do a little dirty work for a landlord. I don't like being a process server for evictions, but I'm a disinterested third party, so there you have it. Any hoodles, so I'm back down here now. I had done this a little earlier. I'm going to come in with a sponge and clean off that threshold. That black bar's got to kind of get cleaned up. It's just over, not quite 3/4 of an inch on the right. It's quite a good slope for drainage. But I just packed it with concrete. A nice little point trowel here. You can, it's easy to push the concrete under there. And then just a traditional margin trowel. See, this one's been used so much, it's no longer square. It's a good old trowel right here. So I'm gonna get a wet sponge, clean up, and go home. Start a fire. It's rainy. It's a cold, rainy day today. I love it. Rain is awesome. I love it so much I want to marry it. No pollen. Yay. There you go. Thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, click the button. Thank you.